Okay, so here we're up in one of the locks in the Highlands still.
Headed to Dorney.
Headed to Dorney, and we've got British Rail on our right, and an old tunnel that is a single track, so it's a one-lane road.
Oh, and a waterfall.
And a waterfall.
And some steep cliffs.
Very steep cliffs. So we're gonna go through this. It's probably built, I would say, in the early 1900s, just looking at it.
Go to the light.
So they're doing a bunch of road construction. It looks like they're stabilizing the rock faces. It looks like there's been some rock slides. Susan, if you can pan right through the fencing a little bit. This is the views that we've been having. How phenomenal is that? And temporary road surfaces. So road construction is a little odd. But it works. I like this. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of small cars, and we've been driving a Yaris for about a week, brand new, and it's actually a good car for here. It handles really well. Tight roads, you can actually park, but it keeps beeping at me whenever we get close to flowers or something, and I keep fighting with this. So this is that single track thing where people are passing you within an inch to spare. But this has just been an incredible trip. Okay, here we got an SUV, our camper. We're sort of in dual track road, but not really. So for those of you who know that our toy hauler,
that would never fit.
it would never fit here. F-250s were never designed to go on these roads. But just look at the scenery, guys. If you're not enjoying today, it's a complete waste. Don't do stuff out of obligations. Do stuff by choice. We chose to do this trip, and we're very much enjoying it. So we'll be doing some more videos later. We've got cars to build next week. Looking forward to that, but that's the choice that I do. And these guys are crazy in their driving, but they're very friendly. So that's very surprising. It's almost like driving in New York without getting flipped off.
Hey, you only got honked at once.
I've only gotten honked out once, and that's just because I didn't understand which turn signal I was in and which lane I was in. When there was a right only, actually it was a right only turn lane, but it had a red and a green arrow at the same time. So you guys figure that one out. We'll do a video later tonight.
Are you going to have a scotch tonight? A wee dram?
I'm going to have more than a wee dram. I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 wee drams with a good local beer chaser. The neat thing is that we actually been having a couple local scotches at dinner, and the waitress.
Oh yeah, tell that last night.
We were at this little hotel restaurant area. I think the total population was maybe 300 in the town, and there is no tourist season. So it's just, 5 or 6 people or 15 people come up.
It's really remote, though.
Very, very remote. A lot of single track road, sheep in the road, cows in the road, people in the road, bicycles, that kind of stuff. Hey, we're coming into Skye, supposedly. And we've got another guy with a shovel. So road work here, if you see a sign that shows a guy with a shovel and oops, there we go. A guy with a shovel and going into a gravel bed, that means that it's a road work. So just be that in mind. And 60 mile an hour, I think it's a suggestion. Everything seems to be 60 or 70 miles an hour except for in town.
And there's just no way.
But you look at this road, and if you can do on the sat nav right now, it says 60 miles an hour. That's what the speed limit is. Look at the road. This is not 60 miles an hour.
Even I would not do 60.
I'm doing 30 right now, so.
All right, so finish telling about the scotch.
Miss Susan wanted one of the local scotches, and they had 4 to offer. So she picked one of them, and as soon as the waitress heard Miss Susan say it, she just started shaking her head. No, you don't want that one. That's crap. And I said, well, what's wrong with it? It's only 4 years old. It's got to sit. And it's like, makes sense. Can you make a suggestion? I don't know if we got like the top of the line bottle by the expense of the dinner ticket. I think we did. Or actually just the glass. but it was a really good meal. We had fresh seafood, really incredible, caught locally. I mean, everything was sourced right from there.
Oh, and a lamb shank.
Oh, I had a lamb shank last night that was a local lamb, and it was really, really good. It almost reminded me of a fatty pot roast that you would do in a slow cooker. So we'll get back to it. Like I said, we'll do some more video, but I need to do some driving right now because I got people behind me, and I'm finally back into a two-track road, which is basically a two-lane road. But I'm telling you, man, there might be 15 feet, if that, between a non-shoulder and a sort of white line that might be there, might not be there, but I'm also thinking it's probably just a suggestion like everything else here. So don't hit any cows, don't hit any sheep, and no animals in the car. Those are the rules. Oh, Lord, this is just gorgeous. So anyway, we're out. Enjoy yourself. We got scotch to drink.